Namaskaram. Today, CA intergroup and exams have been concluded. So, we wanted to share real time insights on how each of the paper is tackled, along with one of our super students, Sairam. Sairam has earlier given 3 attempts before joining us, and he has spent around 1 month with us. And his overall experience of the exam has been great, and he says this is the best ever attempt. So, that's why we want to share the insights in terms of what strategies and techniques have helped him to, make sure this has become his best attempt. And we leave the results to ICA. So, hi, Sairam. So, after the 3 exams, what is your current state of mind?
Confident enough that I wrote first time with
Hmm.
confidence, sir. I'm
Hmm.
satisfied with what I wrote.
So, you have to be a bit louder. I understand that your energy is low.
I'm satisfied with what I wrote.
Okay, when you say that, what do you think is different about this attempt as compared to your previous attempts?
Previously, I used to write uh, like roughly, sir.
Hmm.
It used to be like I did not prepare well, but I used to write going just like that. I'm not. I don't care about the
Hmm.
exam previously,
Hmm.
but after having so much revision, after having so much thing covered, and all the guidance you have given, first time I started to feel the responsibility of tackling an exam, and I did my best in this exam, sir. It completely changed. My opinion has been changed from previously. Uh, it took me time to understand what I need to do
Hmm.
to prepare, to give the exam, to build the courage, everything. That's it.
So, from the preparation side, you felt you have been very well prepared.
Yes.
So, for you to get to this feeling where you have given your best, what are the 3 changes? Like, what are the 3 things which are different about your preparation this time? Let's say that you write 1, 2, 3 in terms of your preparation. What are the 3 changes which happen in this attempt as compared to your previous attempt? Or 3 changes for you to say that this is your best attempt. What are the 3 changes?
Doing multiple revisions,
So, one is multiple revisions. Okay. Hmm. Next. Hmm.
taking up exams,
Exams. Exams. Next.
uh, go, covering most of the chapters, important chapters. That's it.
Syllabus coverage.
Syllabus coverage.
Now, for all of this to happen, the most fundamental thing is syllabus coverage and revisions are a bit linked because unless you get a sense of completion of syllabus, you won't get into the revision cycle. So, one thing which you have to work upon is now this is the summary material for law. See, the crux of entire law is given in this pages. That's it. Okay, only so much. It covers almost 50, 60 marks in law. And also in taxation, it covers at least 30 to 35 marks in taxation from only this much. So this is exactly picked up from the previous attempt questions, specific points, precise points. So Sairam, how helpful was this today? You just attempted taxation. Now this is a very concise and precise material which you can easily revise in 1 hour, right? So how helpful was it for you to go through this before the exam?
All the important points are noted down in less than 30 pages, 35 pages,
Hmm.
and I was able to
Hmm.
go through each and every point very
Hmm.
simply and fastly.
Hmm.
It built my accuracy.
Accuracy.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Hmm.
And most of the points are covered as all the things will be jotted down in few pages.
Yes.
It is like all the pages run through your mind
Mind.
when
Yes, you're
going
right.
through
Hmm.
all the questions in the
Hmm.
exam.
Hmm.
Irrespective of whether it is correct or not, I was able to remember
Locate
the
it.
things and
Yes.
locate the things.
Hmm.
And if I think for a moment, I get down the things
Hmm.
as and when the requirement is needed.
Hmm. So this both this have served the purpose, right, for law and taxation.
Yes,
So for this to happen, it is important to have concise and precise material. Done. Now let's get into the subject specific tips. Now starting with your accounting, when it comes to descriptive, what are the 3 things which work? 3 things, 3 techniques, or 3 strategies. What actually worked for you to uh, write accounts for descriptive? So when you can have a look at the paper and tell me, uh, when you came down here, what are the changes which has been made to your accounting preparation, which has helped you for you to attempt this descriptive well?
As one thing you told, sir, come from the back.
Hmm.
That worked for me.
Hmm.
And deciding which questions are to be attempted within the first
First
15 minutes.
Okay, so you're saying uh, first is question paper processing, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you attempt the
Question
question
paper.
paper? So this was helpful.
Yes,
Okay, done. Next.
Next, identifying the questions which I am very well and
So this is all coming under question
question
paper
paper
processing.
processing.
Yes. Next.
Processing one question, whole all the three sub questions, and completely noting down the points so that I can complete within the 15 minutes.
Yeah. So when I say question paper processing, it includes everything.
Okay.
And this is about because lot of students do not have an element called processing. They directly write answers. So we had a new element which is a step before you write the exam. So the question paper processing itself is a huge scope. So this is one. Next, what else? You can see it could be linked to your syllabus completion. It could be linked to your revision. Anything. I'm talking about the overall effort which went into writing this paper properly, not just how you wrote the exam around. So overall attempt from the starting point. So what are the other things which led to get you some level of comfort in writing that exam?
As I was writing so many exams here, I got to know some mistakes where I was making,
Okay.
and the performance, noting down and remembering the performance which are fixed.
Fixed. Okay. Now the second one is right. Performance. We call it, let's say, templates. We believe in creating templates. So, what happens with template creation? For example, this is one of the things which we use for comparison of total income. So, the numbers would not eventually matter. You need to have a template in your head so that whatever actual numbers come in the exam, it's just a substitution thing. So that's why templates matter. Yes, this is a good point. And the other thing you said is identifying the mistakes to exams.
Yes.
Okay. So mistake identification. So this is your mistake identification. Okay, so these are the three things which will help you improve your score in descriptive.
Yes.
Now coming to objective, what works? So for accounting MCQs, what was helpful? What are the three things which have been helpful for MCQs?
Short notes.
Short notes, which are written. Okay. Short notes. Then
First, going through the question and then going through the case study, so that we can locate what is being asked for relevant to the question, and we can be more clear on that.
okay. So this is solving techniques. So one of the way solving techniques. This is helpful. Next.
And the third one is deletion technique. If I don't know any of the answer,
Okay, this is also elimination part of solving techniques. Yeah. Anything else during your preparation or revision? See again, we should look into the overall scope of preparation, which makes it easier. Just because we do one or two techniques on the exam paper directly won't work. So what else was helpful in MCQ overall? To increase the accuracy or anything, because the objective of this video is people who are preparing on their own, they should be able to learn from this and prepare on their own.
and I think going through multiple revisions.
Okay, so here also revisions.
Going through concept.
Repetitive revisions. Okay.
Yes.
So these are three things. So overall, by following this, having some templates, writing exams and identifying mistakes, and multiple revisions will help you to score your or improve your score in accounts. Accounts is sorted. Good. Next, coming to law. So descriptive law. What was the game changer in law? Because I think when you came here initially, you had a lot of problem with law. So what was the first thing which helped you remove the fear of failing in law? What was very helpful for law?
First thing, when I was here, I was very much low confidence. I was very fearful of law. As I was joining here, you told me some techniques like 5 times revision a day, DN revision and
Okay, so
BDR.
one is FTR,
Yes,
time
5
revision.
time revision.
Okay, this is
And same multiple exams, writing multiple exams.
so multiple revisions and multiple exams. So mock exams, we write simulation exam. So these two, fear got removed, right?
Yes.
Because of these two. Good.
And discussions.
Okay, yeah. Another one is group discussion, right?
Yes, sir.
So along with your study buddies,
Yes.
So group discussion with study buddy.
Yes.
Okay. Done. So these are three things that are helpful for
Law.
a law descriptor. Fair enough. Now coming to law MCQ, what was helpful for you?
Law MCQ, as it was a theory, I need to go through everything as at once. So first I gone through the questions, and same as with the case studies, and if independent questions are there, same as with that only, sir. I did revision every day, irrespective of the matter. There is exam or
Okay.
not, I did every
Daily revision.
Yes, sir.
This is one good thing. Daily law revision since you so some let's say something like when you have a simpler material like this, you can do daily revision. Yes, done. Next.
And I've gone through all the MCQ bits, previous papers, same as
Okay,
with the
MCQ
theory part.
solving.
Yes.
So this also helps the overall accuracy on the exam day. What else?
And duplication, I remove all the if I don't know the answer,
Elimination.
Technique.
So one second
Elimination.
technique.
Yeah.
Elimination technique before selection. So this also helped. Done.
Yes.
Okay, so these are clear.
Yes.
Now coming to taxation, Saram, because a lot of people find it a bit tough to work with taxation. So what was helpful starting from the preparation or starting from the psychology? But taxation, what was helpful?
Going through the provisions clearly.
Provisions.
Yeah. By going through the provisions number of times, I was able to remember most of the provisions, such as chapter 6A deductions and so on, tedious provisions. Irrespective of the fact I may be correct or wrong,
But
I
you were
was
able
able
to
to identify
yes,
the
yes,
thing,
what
and
provision it is linked to.
and previously I was not capable. I have no capacity to uh, write down all the questions in the exam, sir. I was fear of attempting many of the questions, like total computation. Previously I was not touching that question, because it has so many adjustments, it takes a lot of time. And after coming here, because under your guidance I was doing some MC question paper practice. And I've gone through so many questions, like I've gone through 20 questions in total computation.
Okay.
Practicing, irrespective of the fact I was doing one question 1 hour.
So you did not
It gradually,
time, but largely your idea was to practice the large questions completely, computational totally.
It gradually came down a bit by bit, minute by minute, and
That's nice. Yeah.
I was able to complete total computation today in the today exam within 20 to 25 minutes. Even though I was here and there wrong, but I was able to write most of the adjustment. As you have told, there's a step by step marking in the ICI. I have did, and I wrote the question, did the thing, sir. And third point is multiple revisions and doubt solving, sir.
Okay, doubt solving. So
Yeah.
when you have a mentor, so
Yeah.
how is doubt solving helpful for you?
As my mentor for taxation is Hari, sir. He's been there from since the starting of the tax session, and he is covering me every time, every time. And he's here and there teaching me some new points, or remembering me this new point, or the point where I'm lacking. And I asked the doubts, and he prepared me the material.
Yeah.
And he gave me the material, and I have gone through this material thrice.
Yes.
Minimum thrice I've gone through, and I've noted down all the important things. Yes, that's it. That's work for tax.
Perfect. So this is for tax descriptive, and finally the tax objective. What worked?
Tax and MCQ. First thing, we need to remember the provisions. So that's it. Even though it is a
Yeah, descriptive or either way, you have to be very clear with the specific provisions.
And practicing, sir. Practicing most number of questions, and doing all the MTPs, RTPs, and previous question papers.
So MCQ practice from MTP, RTP plus USAP. Next.
And sir, in the middle, sir made me do some questions like from Bigitsu material, etc. And writing number of exams.
So exam, okay, that is covered. MCQ practice. What else? In terms of revision or in terms of tackling the exam, because descriptive, yes.
Yes.
What is because a lot of people handle descriptive reasonably well, but when it comes to MCQ, they kind of struggle.
Yes.
So specifically for MCQ, what was helpful?
First, in the case, same as with every paper, case study, first we need to go through the question and then we need to go through the case study and identify the answer. And wherever there is an answer, we can tend to get
So general MCQ solving techniques.
general MCQ solving techniques.
Okay. Next, one more thing which is unique about that.
Same, every paper has goes to with the third point eliminations.
So the elimination method was largely working.
Yes.
So before you select, if you eliminate, the accuracy increases.
Yes.
So it's linked to the solving technique.
Yes.
Okay. Now, finally, I think you gave a fantastic overview of how you experienced this in a very short time, Sarah. We're very happy and proud of you because unless the student puts in the effort, most of our techniques are not useful to anyone. You have to do the work, and we're extremely proud of the way you have worked. And it's not easy for anyone to jump in and directly start working. So that way, the whole credit goes to you. And now, to summarize the whole discussion, let's say someone in your similar position who has given 3 attempts or 4 attempts, and they no longer believe that they can clear. For the student and the parents, can you explain what happens here, like before, after, like, so in a very short summary, like one or 2 minutes? What are 3 reasons why somebody should come here, or what are the 3 changes, so that they can understand it? Because all of these parents cannot understand, so especially for parents, 3 reasons why they should send their son or daughter to a residential mentorship.
Mentorship is one thing, sir. After completion of their 10th standard or intermediate, caring disappears, sir. In schools, they used to care a lot, and once we jump out of from schools, the caring disappears and guidance disappears, sir. We'll be like going on a path where there's nothing, and we'll be going
This
on
is a
going.
fantastic insight. So one is personal guidance.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're lost. Normally, one is personal guidance.
Yes. Second is lack of confidence issues. After completion of 10th, gradually our confidence levels goes down, and there is no one to pull us and get back us to on the track. And third is guidance, same as with the first point, guidance
No,
is
they have to understand this. The reason why we make students speak is it's very hard for parents to understand what to do. Number one, it's a very good point when you said that we're giving personal attention. So our guidance, which helps them to find a path where they're lost in the crowd in anywhere else in India. This is one. Now, the second thing is when you say confidence building, so we focus on the personality. So here we focus on the individual personality using the psychologists, yoga trainers, and all of that. Your personality improves, which also makes sure your confidence improves. So we pay attention to individual personality. One is personal guidance, next is personal development. Next, what else happens here, which will make the transformation easy for the students. What else was helpful for you, or what else do you think is helpful for people who are coming? For me, the boot camp was so much helpful, sir. Okay, so study buddies and mentors. The whole process which you're talking about, one is mentors who are above you, one is study buddy at the same level, and boot camps, when you say that, it's intensity. I think, largely this sums up a lot of scenarios. And as always, the ultimate declaration has to be given by ICA, but we are very happy and proud about the way you have worked. Again, irrespective of the results, you have done everything you could and you should. So we are proud of you, Saira, and I'm happy that you carried the responsibility all throughout until this point. So I wish you all the very best, and let's expect the best possible result. Yes, me too, sir. Thank you, sir.